another long head, another long screwdriver. I think. Let me see. Need to get right behind this crease to roll that out. Definitely need to do.
I'm just ballin', flossin', rollin' through my neighborhood, ballin', flossin', rollin' through my neighborhood, ballin', flossin', rollin' through my neighborhood.
What's the other joint? What was the other joint we're looking at?
Okay, my will presidential, 10 presidential, money presidential, bitches presidential, everything black, so you know I'm presidential.
He gonna hook up in the front center, and he gonna pull at an angle that way.
Riding through the hood with my top down, she know I like it better when my top down. Niggas hating on me cause I'm hot now, no surprise, I know why I'm getting money, yeah. It's a lovely day, so I'ma ride the city, cup full of something to slow down my senses. The designer shoes cost a nice penny, that's $750. We talk Pacifics, that rose gold compliment.
All right, so I started recording later. I swear, I'm always doing so much stuff that you don't think it'll turn into a video, and I'll be like, man, let me stop right here and go grab the camera. All right, so back here on Project F, right? So we know the repairs are coming up. They're like 2 weeks out. They got the date scheduled to get me in. So we got two issues with that. One, I'm ready to have the car repaired. However, I don't think it's necessary for them to undergo the amount of work that they said that they were gonna do, which is like replace this entire quarter panel, which encapsulates this entire piece right here. The back all the way around, all right here, all of this. For the damage that we see, which is here, but mainly here, there, right there, and then of course they got to repair. I'll close that tight, but the door right here, looking down the door, and the front of the door right here, you can see that right there. And they got a little nick on the back of that fender, barely. But one of the things that was concerning me about getting that aluminum shop, the certified aluminum shop, which is only one in the state, and it's one in Mississippi and then one in Texas, or two, maybe a couple in Texas, but in the area of Texas. And the fact that this was bent down here, then I saw the little nicks down here. But after I lifted this up, and I realized the amount of room, I said you could get a flat hammer, tap that down, and sand it down, putty fill that junk, and that could be fixed. I was worried more about these major warps, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I've already started taking this bracket off. I pulled the rubber lining off, so let me show you how it was. It just goes right up in there, and these little white snaps pop off. They pop out of these holes all the way down. It's not hard to get them off at all. Some of them might stay in there. Some of them might pop out and hit the ground. Just put them back. But it snaps right in there real easy. So I basically just unsnap that. And I got my T25 bit. Well, it's T30s for like these bottom three, the plastic ones. And then the rest of them on the top are T25s. And pop them out. I think that's the last one, maybe. Oh, look at a white snap up in there. That got up in there. Get over here. All right, cool. That goes in the top side of this. The top hole. There you go. All right, yeah, get that put in. All right, but this piece, oh, they got something up in there. Let me see what's stopping that. Oh, this is snapped down on the top side of it. Look, I see. Let me get my. Got a snap tool. This, I swear, this is one of the most useful tools I got. I swear, I almost didn't buy it, but this thing right here, for all these little snaps and stuff on your car, man, this tool is so useful. So useful. Get it up under there. And oh, I see what's going on. This is why a little piece of plastic was in there already. Like one of the wings broke off already. Anyway, all right, whatever. Broke that one snap. I need to get another snap kit that has those. I don't have those. I have some more, but all right. So that snap. Then we got. It's falling down. Anyway, let me. Okay, here we go. Kind of got to slide out, look like it. I feel it moving. It's loose. I think got to pop out. It's right there. Let me use my other hand. I don't have a tripod right now. Hold on. Okay. See what's going on. Let me pull this pipe out the way for y'all. Didn't mean to hurt y'all ears. All right, so I got one more screw down here that by the grace of me talking to y'all, I didn't realize. So pull this out from the bottom, and this should slide out. Look at it. Look at how easy that was. All right, cool. Now that I got that done, it's the main point of me getting here. Move drill, get out the way. The main point of me getting here is to try to straighten out this down here. And now I can see what's going on down here, and I see that this metal on this rivet right here slid in. Right there. That's my problem. That's why. And I could fix that. No, it's still tacked. Okay, so it bent off a little bit. So basically, whatever I do, I just gotta basically pull this flap out and kind of smash this tab next to that. But that's really the full entailment of what I'm doing right here to get this fender to come back out. So it's a gap right here. This was actually flat. This is like all completely touching each other. So whenever the impact hit, because of the tab right there, it compressed it. So what it did was made one piece of metal go back and one piece of metal go forward, and that's what it caused to go in. So that's good to see this now, because I know now that nothing up here is messed up. This is a strong corner, and none of that got bent. That was just this little tab right here got bent. So I just gotta freaking fix this right here, and this crack will be gone. So I'll be left with a little damage on the back of the car for the fender, and a little bit right here, and a little bit right here, and a little bit right here. But my edge is pretty much preserved. I mean, just a little bang, probably a little bang right here. But that's really it, man. I'm gonna knock this out myself. I'm gonna bang this edge down and get this back smooth and crisp. I can see how it's kind of protruding in now. And man, I think I'm gonna get a different body guide and save myself them extra thousands and put in the car. I might be able to pull myself some major slack on this one.
little paint stuff on there for the meantime, but it's kidding. Definitely. That's flat. Oh, that's a big difference already. That's a big difference already. And now they could body fill that in. My edge is still there, especially because I'm knocking it backwards, so it's just knock that off, sand that down. My edge is there now. That crease, that line's done. Now my biggest thing is, how will I get up under here, kind of knock this out? Get up, how can I like recompress this or pull that out? I need to get something behind here that won't hit on this back of this wall and just pull. Just yank that out. This will look a hair. So once I figure that out, that's not gonna be a task. I've done harder than that. Okay, let me see what I can do about this. Let's see, let's zoom in for y'all, see what I'm trying to do. Yep, on metal. Alright, let me try to do this. See what's going on. It's creased right here on the inside. This creased hard. See, this rolls a little better up here, but it's creased hard right here. So this went in. I gotta bring this back out. Let me see. Let's get this longer one. If I take this off, that's the whole bottom piece. That's gonna be. That would make it easier, but I don't think I have to do that. So, I need another long head, another long screwdriver. I think. Let me see. Need to get right behind this crease to roll that out. Definitely need to do. I can see this starting to straighten out a lot already. I done got it in. Got it out a little more already, just pulling on it. Right to pop that crease right there. That's what's pushing me in. Let me see, let y'all see if I get a little closer. What am I looking at on the camera? Right, yeah. This crease right here. That's the crease. So up here, further up top, it rolls. It's a smooth roll. It fits the curve of my finger. And when I get down to the bottom right here, it gets to be almost like a sharp corner. Well, that's whenever the damage causes a push in. I mean, the incident causes the push in. It creased that corner harder, and that's what's causing this to separate. This to pull on this. So if I can release that curve a little bit, it'll start bringing this back out, which is going to allow me to pull this out and straighten that corner out. Alright, so look what I just did. I just put my T30 back on and took out these two screws and just yanked on this a little bit. Well, I say yanked, it sounds bad. I pulled on this a little bit. I know I'm bolted up here, but that gave me enough room. I might be able to get behind the fender. Enough to this tool. Oh my gosh. Let me check out what that did. Hold on. So that right there. Oh, that helped. That helped a lot. So that dirt. Man, this little tool right here is the truth. This little prying. Look at that. Oh snap. We almost there. Slow and steady. Let's see if I could come back out. And to get like some channel locks and come up upside down with them and smash that close. All right, get my little channel locks in. They're not big enough. Got some right here. All right. Let's do this again. Now let's try this. The bolt in. Oh, that's almost there. A tad bit more. Man, it's the best tool in my box right now. Bolt it on right there. Ooh, tad bit more. A little at a time. Don't want to go too much. Same time, let me do this. Oh man. I ain't gonna play with that too much. I'm gonna do that a little bit more. That's right there. That's right there. All right. I think I got it. Got it good as I want to be without jacking nothing else up. That little nick off the edge of that corner looks like a freaking booger. I'm good with it. I got worse lines in my car than that. This is almost right on the hair anyway. I swear, man, look, the back side of this, everything nothing's 100% lined up. That's right there. I'm good with it. I am good with it. There's no more dented. And we look great as far as looking down that line. It's not dented no more. All right. Now that that's out the way, it's just body sculpting. Duh. And all it takes is a good body guy to do that. And I know what.
We got that. We got the door. The curves on the door, right? Just a little banging. Banging and swinging. Curves on the doors, right? And paint and buff. Paint and buff. And we good. I'm not sending my car is not going there. I'm gonna cancel that. I will cancel that. We're not doing that. Absolutely not. I'm good with it. All right, let's go ahead and put this back together. Put this back together right now. Oh, y'all want to see? I want to get y'all in the corner. Alright, this goes right up under there. Well, I couldn't get it out in the first place. I'll put this right in place. Boom. I got all my little screws. All the metal ones is on the top. Oh, shoot. All the metal screws. Started on the top. I worked the way down the first, like 4. Don't get crazy all torquing this stuff now. Everything with effort. Yet precision. And remember, this car is aluminum, so you see he get the torquing with drivers on this car, you're gonna start stripping everything out. That's why I'm using my small driver. All right, now got these little black screws. Let's see, 1, 2, I think I had 3 of them. Oh, the third one went under the car. Wow, why is it so far? I got it. All right. Put these little screws in right here. These are just rivets. You gotta push them in. First, you gotta get them in the hole. Alright. Make sure they're all in the hole. Alright. I'm gonna put the little plastic rivet in. One more. There we go. All right. That snaps back in. Just guide them. Guide them like children. Time, make sure the snaps are going in the holes. Alright, put up the alright, that's back on. And we are good. Pipe. We are good. My line, no more. My dented line. Now, that can be easily fixed. That these three little notches down there, which is hard to see. Gotta kind of use the glare on the camera for y'all to see how they kind of dented in down there. And so this video started with me actually pulling the tire off to see on my blind spot monitoring system. Would probably go off like, I guess on an average of probably once every 2 hours of riding, maybe. Every other time I might get in the car, it'll come on like once. And the guy, when I was getting the quote, told me, because he says in the bumper, and he patted it right here. Now, I have not confirmed this, but I did confirm that on that wall there is a module. There's a module on that wall. I'm gonna turn the light on. Not available while using wide lens. Okay. All right, let me see if I could get it off wide lens and use. There we go. All right. All right. So this module right here seems to be the one he was talking about. So that might be what he said. Man, there's rats all up in the corner of the shop. Anyway, I don't see anything physically wrong with it. I don't know if the blind spot monitoring system affected a sensor, but I don't see any sensors. This would have been the only thing on this side that got hit. There wouldn't have been, there's no sensors on the side of the car that I can physically see. You know, so I don't know if it's this. I don't know if that's a sensor, or I don't know what this is. Like there's a wire plugged in it, and it's like a little, maybe looks like an AM antenna almost. It's a round circular device. I don't know if wire's going through that. I don't even know if that's an actual device, but that's on this wall as well. You can see that could have took some damage. I'm not sure, but something possibly in this wall is causing that little issue to happen. And quite frankly, it's not that huge of an issue, because when it comes on, it'll blink on the screen. I press OK, but it'll go away the second I cut the car off and cut it back on. And I won't see it for another couple days. So I think it's something I could work with myself and just figure out, rather than pay somebody freaking $2,000 to do. Might be able to find this module online used on eBay or something. Just buy one for $100 and slap it in, and then do trial and error that way. In the meantime, since I had the flat tires, because my behind decide I want to keep riding without swapping my tires, because what I typically do is I swap my tires at half life. I take this one off and put it on this rim and put this one on that rim like that. And what happens is I'll ride on the other side. So I do it right when the tire starts getting like this, about halfway through the life of the tire, and I didn't do it. I just kept riding on it. So that way I would have my whole tire would look kind of like it's bald, like right here, before I change it. And I wouldn't have a low spot and a high spot, because by the time it starts getting low, I'll swap it over to the other side and the whole tire get even wear. Well, didn't check my tires, noticed loss of traction, and kept riding, and bow, where it was, oh, this one right here, bow, blew out, boom, right here. And so now tires coming in, they'll be in on Friday by the end of the day. Hopefully they get in earlier, and I'll take these rims, take them to the shop, get some new tires put on there, and we'll have the backs back on, then take these back off, temporary measures, and we'll be good. Another thing is, I need to call the people today about getting my final estimate so I can submit it to State Farm, and we can go forward with getting my paycheck. my insurance paycheck and start buying some more goodies. I got the brake pads, because my brake pad sensor came on. So my brake pads, I got to change out. Oh, my little sensor popped out. I got to change my brake pads out. So I'm going to put ceramic brake pads on. Get rid of this powder stuff that's getting all over my wheels. And I got to figure out about this grill. And I've been thinking of also really been thinking about the spoiler mod, and I think I want to do it. I could knock all of this out. I could really knock all of this out. So anyway, that's the video for today. Stay tuned. Got more stuff coming. Oh, let me give you another little tip, another little thing I'm gonna do too. I gotta buy a red G2 brake caliper kit, and I'm gonna redo these, make this a lot more shinier. After I clean it off real good in the midst of doing the brakes, and for both of the rears. And I don't think I need to touch anything up on the front. But while I have the G2 kit out, I go to my Chevy, and I'm gonna do the tow hooks on the front of the Chevy with that same red. And then I'm gonna go to the Lexus, and I'm gonna touch up the red on my rears and my fronts. And that's another thing I'm gonna do too. So, all right, stay tuned, stay locked in. Y'all know what it is, man. Deuces.